How's it going, everybody? My cup of tea here, back in the reaction video, and I'm back to watch some more videos from Lockstin and Gnoggin, or Gnoggin. Yay, yay. Now I have to get something off my chest real quick. I actually recorded my reaction to one of his videos earlier in the day, like 2 days ago, but the audio got corrupted. Like, my mic audio got corrupted. I don't know how, I don't know why. It was very annoying because the video that I watched was really fun. It was this video right here, Like a Dragon, Every Pokemon Explained. I liked this video, I watched it, it was great, and I love the game too. It just sucks that I can't actually make the video because the audio sounds horrible, and I just like, nope, I can't do it. I'm not releasing this, it sounds too bad. So I have to scrap that video, and I decided, you know what? Nah, we're gonna watch another video now. The next video that caught my eye was these Pokemon gym bashes don't make any sense. Now, I don't know how many different types of Pokemon badges there are. I know like the common ones, like the water, flying, rock, you know, those types of gym badges. But looking at this thumbnail, there's some interesting gym badges. I don't know if like the same gym badges as in the past or it's like new ones. I'm not too sure what's going on here. But we're gonna watch it, we're gonna check it out, and I'm gonna hope that my audio sounds great, sounds crystal clear. But yeah. Let's start this. Alright, I just made sure my audio works. My mic audio works fine. I just played the video back. We're good to continue. We are good to continue. Let's do it. Please. Please work. Please work.
Exploring the latest Pokemon regions.
Alright, let's
catching
do
the
it.
wild Pokemon and training them to grow strong. Challenging the gyms
It's like
to
2 in the
eventually
morning right
reach
now.
the
It was
Pokemon League and become champion.
I'll talk later.
Stop right there!
Wait, I need how many badges? 8? Yeah, and I've got 5, 6, 7... Did I skip the gym in Saffron City again? Oh, this is like my
I don't know what that
14th
is.
playthrough. Gym badge.
14.
Now you might think
Okay.
like, whoa, hang on.
The only game I
How's
played
this
was
guy gonna
Emerald,
talk
really.
about gym badges for that much time. What is there even to explain?
Yeah.
Like it's the boulder badge from the rock type gym. Shaped
Okay.
like a gemstone colored like a rock because gems are rocks. Like what more is there? And
Makes
that
sense
pretty
to
much
me.
sums up the boulder badge. I mean, you could also mention that it's in Pewter City, and pewter itself is a very silvery gray color too. But
Okay.
That's just one badge. And it's a simple one. But now, why is the soul badge the poison type one? And then the marsh badge is psychic? And it looks like this? And why does the grass type garden living gym leader Erica give you the rainbow badge instead
Rainbow?
of like a leaf? And then Giovanni
Yeah, I thought it would be a leaf badge for grass. A rainbow? That doesn't make any sense. Giovanni has a what? What? Giovanni is a gym leader too?
gives you a leaf. I have questions.
What?
And I have answers.
Alright, let me hear the
So let's
answers.
go in order now, shall we? After you beat Brock, the rock with a B, you head to the water-type gym in Cerulean City, led by Misty to get the Cascade badge.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
a
makes
water-colored
sense.
water droplet. Go figure. But like the city, it's cerulean, the color, which is really just fancy.
Ah,
talk,
okay,
fancy.
okay.
Now, it's called the Cascade badge because that word describes waterfalls. The water cascades down the cliffside. To cascade
nice,
means
nice.
to pour downward
I like that.
rapidly and in large quantities. So yeah, waterfalls, which themselves happen to be very misty. Next is the Thunder badge, clearly the electric type gym.
Thunderbolt,
made by
right?
Red Surge, but this badge design doesn't really scream thunder or lightning, now does it?
What is
Sure, it's
that?
yellow and orange. Vermilion, even. That's also the name of the city it's in. It's
Clever.
Pikachu and Raichu colors, which is fitting, but what's with this design? It's like a flower, but why?
Yeah, like
Lieutenant Surge doesn't exactly strike me.
A
as
daisy
the
or
one.
maybe.
His attraction value is currently through the roof. But, oh my god. Beefy man in uniform, he doesn't need to be romantic. I've gotten sidetracked again. This should help.
Them
This
bulging
video is
muscles.
brought to
Oh,
you by Helix.
bad.
Have you seen
Get-
how
get your sponsorship, wait,
Lieutenant
what?
Surge is? To look him in the eye, you gotta like
Actually,
bend and
I'm curious
throw
about
out
this
your
one now.
back. Which then makes sleeping a pain on an old and worn out and not even good to begin with mattress. But
Gotta
Helix
have that
really
good
wants to
mattress.
help. They
Helix,
make
great.
premium mattresses customized
Okay.
to fit your needs. By taking their quick and easy online sleep quiz, they can match you to the perfect mattress based on you and a partner's body type. and
Okay,
sleep
okay,
preferences.
interesting.
Side sleeper? Back sleeper? Face? Do you prefer
My
firm
mattress
or
is great.
soft?
My mattress
How
is
about
great
this
right now.
with the
It's
color? Are they
do me
hot
wonders.
Or cold sleepers? Are they extremely
Oh,
tall?
they that in
And then
depth with
ships
it?
right to
Okay.
you, all packed up nice, easy to set up, and even easier to sleep on. Because you know.
I
there's a
usually mute
100
these sections
night
so I can
sleep
talk a
trial
little
to
bit,
make sure
but
you
I'm
get it.
curious
Then
about
there's a
this.
10-year warranty too. I've had my Helix Midnight Lux for half a decade and I still love it, especially the cooling cover in the summer.
I like
which
how he's
helps
making this
regulate
sponsor
body
ad. I like how he's
temperature.
making
And when
this.
I'm nice and cool at night, I'm not tossing and turning and yeeting the cat off the bed. Look at this cat. I'd never want to do that, and she loves the mattress.
Fun fact: in college, we had these not bunk beds, but like I was in this Basically, I was in this room with a roommate. My bed was over here, his bed was over here, and I would have some late night, I guess, editing or homework sessions. And at one point, I had like Falcon kick my laptop off my bed. I'm like, oh shoot! But my laptop is a truther. It's a survivor, and it was fine, no problem, no worries. I think.
Mattress too, and the
Yeah,
bars.
that mattress was
So
not
if you're
good.
interested
Yeah, my
in
mattress was
evolving
comfortable.
your sleep quality, I've got the deal for
In
you.
college.
Visit helixsleep.com/Lockstin to get 20% off
Yeah.
of your Helix mattress plus 2 free pillows. Yes, 2 extra squishy and
But
lovely
eating the
fluffy
cat off
pillows
is
at
crazy.
no extra charge. And they do offer flexible financing options as well, so your spine can get the break it needs now.
We got custom pillows.
But not literally break, because it's helping it not break. So the thunder badge looks like a flower.
So the thunder
Now,
badge.
There are plants and flowers that symbolize thunder and lightning and things like the language of flowers
Yeah,
and
I didn't know
feng
that.
shui, but none of them really look the part for the badge. So maybe the badge is like a gold star. Gold is commonly used in finer electronics like computer chips.
Ooh, but I think that's a
Being
reach.
a gold star would be fitting of his military theming after all. Gold stars are used symbolically in many militaries across the world. for
Hold on,
things
wait a
like
minute. Is he
medals
cooking right now?
and rank insignia. 8-pointed ones too. But sticking to America, where Lieutenant Surge is from,
Okay.
the closest there is this 8-pointed if you count the stem leaf star looking thing. It's what lieutenant commanders in the Navy use, which is fitting enough, I suppose, but Surge specifically mentions being in the Army, doesn't he? Which would mean he uses the silver leaf. Unless he's actually a major. Well, he also mentions flying airplanes a lot, and that's like Air Force stuff, so I feel like he wasn't designed with any specific role in mind, just sort of
Yeah.
generic US military guy. It was Gen 1 after all, they weren't thinking that deep and
Yeah, they probably didn't get like that specific with the character. Like, oh, he needs a gold badge. He needs to be a major then.
specific about
But
this
it's a
kind of
word.
thing. Let's move on to Celadon City.
Okay,
now,
we'll
which
take
is
that, we'll
Erica
take
for
that.
the rainbow badge. But why is it a rainbow?
This don't make
For once,
sense to
the
me.
color the city is named after doesn't fit it. Celadon is like a smooth light green.
Okay,
It works for this
so it
being
should
a
be
grass-type
green.
gym,
Yeah.
but not the badge. Well, at least the badge itself looks like a flower with rainbow-colored petals, and flowers can be basically any color of the rainbow, so this is like a bunch of flowers in one. And also, plants absorb light and turn it into energy via photosynthesis, and light is what
sunlight,
gives us the
okay.
whole color spectrum. Plus, rainbows occur when there's lots of water particulates in the air, and most plants love when there's extra moisture in the air. And typically, when there's lots of plants in one area, they actually create more moisture in the air themselves. That's why rainforests are the way they are, and why cutting them all down is drying out the entire planet. Also note that rainbows are seen as girly, and as the creepy old man in front of the gym used to say, "Nee, this gym is great. Only girls are allowed here."
That's
Officer Jenny, arrest this
yeah.
man.
Police. Okay, you know what? I can kind of see it. Again, a leaf would have been, easier for this gym bash, grass gym leaf. But I guess that can work. I can see it working. Okay. The way you spin it, it makes sense. Now, the soul badge, this don't make sense. How are you going to spin this to make this make sense? A soul badge being poisoned? And he's a ninja? It's a ninja gym? Let's see how he's gonna spin this.
Fuchsia City is another weird one. It's kinda like a heart shape, and a lot of poisons and venoms kill by messing with the organs, right? Paralyzing the heart is the deadliest thing a poison can do. Plus, consider that this gym is run by ninjas. Assassins who often poisoned their enemies sneakily rather than attacking head on.
Yeah.
And in media, the best ninjas and sneaky dudes often do the whole control your heart rate.
Oh, it's not a soul, it's a heart.
To be
Okay.
as calm and silent as possible. Batman even does this once to
Best
be
thing?
as calm.
Bro, the ninja man to reduce his heart rate to fit. Oh, Izzo. The ninja. That was the rules. He's not dead at all.
As possible. Batman even does this once to stop poison from killing him. And I guess the heart and soul being
Batman
so
can do anything.
interchangeable in spirituality
Basically.
and aphorism makes it not too weird that it's called the soul badge. Some say that's where the soul is located.
Okay.
Core. The heart. But I still think it would have
But
made more
nah.
sense to call it the heart badge. Although, this badge isn't shaped like a perfect heart by any means. Rather, it's a flower petal, specifically from the plant the city is named after, the fuchsia. They are most often pink or purple,
Are they
and purple
poisonous?
is the color of the poison type too, so there you go. As a flower, fuchsia symbolizes intuition and liveliness, specifically in a more spiritual sense.
Okay.
Passion, love, anger from your innermost being, your soul. Next up, we have the marsh badge. It's
Okay, I'm surprised. Okay, that somehow made more sense than the rainbow badge. I don't know how, but he somehow made more sense than the rainbow badge. That shouldn't work. I don't know. I'm not looking at this again.
City, which is the psychic type gym badge. What do marshes have to do with psychic stuff?
Yeah, please explain
hear
this.
me out for a bit.
Nope.
What?
I looked at the script. You go on for 2 solid pages about bug bodies, only for me to pop in at the end and give you a 1-sentence answer, which is much more likely.
So
Let me
what
hear
is
it.
In English, the
Gnoggin?
gym leader is named after Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Very popular.
I didn't know that. Oh wow. I like that show. That show was nice. I didn't watch all the episodes. That was a nice show.
The character at the time of the first games. And where do witches normally live?
Oh yeah, swamps, bogs, marshes.
And there you go. I'm out.
Well, I still want to summarize the bog body stuff. Basically, Bronze Age folks in Europe sacrificed kings to appease the gods by putting them in bogs to be mummified, as
Really?
bogs and marshes were viewed as liminal or sacred places. Perhaps then the same kinds of places that one would meditate at. Psychic type stuff in Pokemon is fairly broad in what it pulls from, but it is heavily linked to real world practices that have to do with magic and or sacred stuff. Even if the people who practiced those practices didn't necessarily think of it as mind or psychic stuff. So I guess there is that. But what's especially curious though is that in Japanese it's called the gold badge. Actually, most of the badges originally are just named a color. Gray, blue, orange, pink, green, gold. But gold does symbolically work here. Have you ever wondered why Psyduck, who's yellow, evolves into Golduck, who's blue instead of gold?
Actually, I have to worry. I have wondered that for the longest of times. Why does Psyduck evolve into Golduck? How does yellow become blue? How do you go from yellow to blue? Should it be yellow to more yellow? I don't understand that one. Please explain this to me. Please, Lockstin. Or Gnoggin, I'm not sure which one you are in this.
A Psyduck whose yellow evolves into gold.
I didn't listen in the beginning.
Blue instead of gold? We have a whole video here that answers that question in
I have to watch that video then.
significantly more detail, but it has to do with what gold represents symbolically in things like alchemy and mysticism. Gold was seen by alchemists as the perfect union of mind and spirit, or the soul, as it were. It's a metaphor for people becoming divine and more in tune with the mystical and or metaphysical powers of the world. Gold represented the sun and all of the magics that it invokes on our plane. And even today, the crystal healing crowd will tell you that gold is very conductive and regenerative. It balances the auras and energy fields and attracts positive energy. It's identified with yin energy and amplifies self-confidence and will, and helps us recognize the positive qualities of others through our minds. Gold can also be used in combination with gemstones to help increase their own mystical energies too. And again, the psychic type has a lot to do with just general mysticism, but the badge being a circle within a circle is reminiscent of the alchemic symbol for gold and the sun.
What? No, hold on, I'm looking that up. Ain't no way the developers or the writers were thinking that far ahead when they're making these badges. Ain't no way. Well, it was back in the day. They could have. I don't know. 2 symbols can represent the gold alchemy symbol. The first looks like a stylized sun with rays emitted from it, and the second is a circle with a dot in its center. What you see right there. That's kind of similar to the gold. Do we let this fly? I think we let this fly. I think this works. I don't know. That's so. I feel like that's a reach, but it doesn't seem like it's a reach.
Most expensive metals. The plant it's named after is the most expensive spice in the world, which, despite being a reddish color itself, makes a goldish yellow dye and makes whatever food you cook it in a warm goldish yellow color.
Really?
Which itself is very important in both Hinduism and Buddhism for many reasons tied to spirituality. And again, spirituality, in this case, usually equals psychic type in Pokemon. So what's next? This one shouldn't take long. The Volcano Badge.
Oh,
It's
fire.
the fire type
Oh,
badge.
whoa.
It looks like flames. It's named after the thing that is a big fiery mountain spitting out extremely hot lava.
No, that doesn't make any sense. That's the biggest reach so far. That's I'm just kidding.
Volcano. And it's given to you by Blaine on Cinnabar Island. And wouldn't you know it, Cinnabar itself is red. Wow! And
crazy,
then
mind
they
blown.
had to go and make things weird again for
What do
the
you mean?
last badge.
Starface, the weirdest badge of them all. A human person as a badge. What is happening here? What? No, we're watching this now. I'm curious what's about to happen here. You got gold stars in your head? Gold. Alchemy. Gold symbol. It's all connected. Is this a sticker ad? What is this? Is this an ad for stickers? What? I don't know what this is. That told me nothing about your product. I'm just more confused now. I'm just more confused. And we're back, I think. Are we not back? Oh, I muted it. Okay. We're back. Here we go.
Here we have the Earth Badge from the ground-type gym in Viridian City, and it
A leaf?
looks like a weird flower leaf wand thing. The fact that the petals are shiny and
Why not just
gem-like
a
makes
stone?
sense, since gems come from the ground and have been associated
Big rock.
with Gnoggin deities for eons. But then, like, you see the Earth Badge in the anime and other game depictions,
That's
and it's just
crazy.
straight
That
up a
is not
leaf.
an
It's
Earth
like a
badge.
fern or something. Well, in a lot of media that involves
Did not know Giovanni was a gym leader at one point. My Pokemon knowledge is non-existent now.
It's like elemental powers, especially the four classics of water, fire, air, and earth. Earth typically
Avatar.
also includes plants. I mean, you plant them in the earth.
Yeah,
and
that
they
makes-
suck
yeah,
up
I know
dirt.
that, but-
You are what you eat and all. But no, there is something much cooler and more solid here that took me by complete surprise. This gym is run by Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket, possibly as like a front or an alibi for him. But either way, while he's named Giovanni in the English version of the game to further solidify that he's like an Italian mob boss to the Western audience,
Giovanni.
his original name is Sakaki, a common
Sakaki?
name for Yakuza members in media, but also a kind of tree, the Cleyera japonica, or Sakaki. These
shoot.
trees are considered sacred to those of the Shinto faith, and so wands made out of Sakaki leaves and branches are one of your classic offerings at Shinto shrines. So I guess, in a way, the badge is more from Giovanni rather than from the ground-type gym itself, if that makes sense. But to link it to the ground
Kind
a
of,
bit
yeah.
more, Sakaki trees are commonly planted in the ground around Shinto shrines too, in order to become Shinboku, trees worshipped as a place where nature spirits and kami reside. And alongside them, you'll often find rock formations, steels, mounds, and iwakura. These shrines are often built on top
Are
of
there Shinto shrines in the game? In Giovanni's area? Are there? Maybe. If so, then this could definitely work.
large hills.
This
and
definitely makes
mounds,
sense then.
too. So, right
Like-
on top of a huge pile of earth. It's all a part of Shinto's nature and earth worship. It seems especially fitting then that several generations later, the protector of nature Pokemon would be a ground-type green hexagon thing too. Really?
Exactly.
What better way to finish off your big adventure collecting all of the gyms through a large and beautiful natural region? I mean, compare Pokemon's Kanto to the real-world Kanto, which is mostly urban city. It's the biggest metropolitan area in the world. Pokemon's Kanto is still mostly nature. This badge could then be symbolic of a sort of return to or respect for nature. in a
That's-
way. After all, these were the
But-
first Pokemon games, and Pokemon's creator, Satoshi Tajiri, was inspired by his love of bug catching as a kid, which has proven more and more difficult for modern kids to do because of just how expansive Tokyo and its neighboring cities have become.
You ain't catch no bugs now. You ain't catch no bugs in no cities anymore. So much city, not enough nature.
Throughout Kanto. So, Pokemon's Kanto is almost like a return to the time when Satoshi was a child, appreciating nature that much more. Or maybe I'm just looking into it too much, and it is just because Shinto Sakaki wand. Giovanni tried to atone for his
We'll
sins
never
in his
know.
own way, I suppose. You never know with these kinds of things, but what do you think? Do you prefer your badges straightforward like Paldea's, or a little bit more mysterious and symbolic like Kanto's?
I like the symbolic ones, you know. I mean, I think I don't know. I haven't played the game. I feel like the symbolic ones are like kind of, you know, more cool or cooler. Oh shoot, you beat the poison gym badge. What'd you get? You get a soul badge. A soul badge. I like the sound of that. But the other ones over here, right? They're like, they're not bad. It's just like, I don't know. They feel generic. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know. I don't feel the love there.
Forward like Paldea's?
Yeah, I might just be
or
reading
a
more
bit
into it.
Mysterious and symbolic like Kanto's. Perhaps a balance could be struck, like in the middle gens. Never stop using your noggin. Check out our side-up video, or this one that goes over Giovanni in much more depth.
I gotta
Trust
check out
me,
that.
It's Giovanni and Team Rocket.
side-up
they
video.
are not Mafia. Thanks for watching.
I definitely know Team Rocket's not Mafia.
Falling. Okay. Now I'm out of the camera.
Hey.
From the producer.
take an ad break. I just hope this video actually turns out, you know, like no issues when I edit the video. Like sound works perfectly fine. But that was pretty interesting because honestly, I didn't know that gym badges were like that weird. Some of them were that weird. Like if you would've cancel. I can never hit cancel one time. Wait, worst names. I want to watch that one. Okay, so what was I saying again? Kind of forgot after I saw Smeagol in that other video, that next video we were just at. Gym badges. Oh, yeah, if you would have told me, oh, hey, you gotta go to the grass gym to get the grass badge. The grass badge? The grass badge. Oh, cool, I beat the gym leader. I'm expecting like a leaf, maybe a flower. Nah, I'm getting a rainbow. I'm like, what? This is grass? This is a grass badge? The grass badge. This is a grass badge? There we go. No, it's not. Hearing Lockstin explain it, I can see it making sense. The gold one, that's like, I don't know. That feels like that's the most iffy. I'm the most iffy with. Psychic, I'm like, whoa, okay. I don't know about that one. But the way he was explaining it, I'm like, okay. It's making sense. It's kind of making sense. That's like the most well thought badge so far in this video. That the psychic one. So we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna double check that this video actually, you know, works. Like everything's fine, and I'm gonna get to edit and upload it for you guys. And yeah, there's some more Lockstin videos that I really want to check out now. I like his sense of humor. I like his style. But yeah, hope you enjoyed my reaction, and thank you for watching. My cup of tea is out of here. It's there, everybody. Man, they were thinking back then. They were thinking right there. They were using their noggin when they was coming up with these badges, their designs. Oh, you talking about this badge? Well, it's based off of the city, and it matches the color, and then did some symbolic stuff with this badge, and like, oh shoot, it's not just this badge don't make any sense. It makes all the sense. Some of them do. I'm still very iffy on the psychic one. That's just, I don't know. I feel like, hey, whoa, nah. Y'all weren't thinking that much, or maybe they were. I don't know.